Hey guys, Coach Hunter here, coming to you from my house. So some of you guys have seen it because you've been here. Some of you guys saw it in our Zoom chat we did, but this is at least part of it. So guys, I wanted to do like a home workout today. I've got some equipment, some of which I'm going to talk to you about how to manufacture it, and some different alternatives in case you don't have kettlebells at home. That said, if you'd like to borrow one, at least the first few customers, you can borrow one. Obviously, I really appreciate if you bring them back because you know they're mine and I like them. That said, guys, I have a pair of identical 20-pound kettlebells. Of course, your weight is up to you, what you have available, what you're into, how your level of strength and what you need. I have a 30-pounder here, and I've got a jug of milk. Could just as easily be water. I have these parallettes. Now that's gonna be a separate video, and I'll talk about that more in that video. But we're gonna be using the kettlebells for the workout today. These parallettes though are awesome, and these ones are cool, built by Benji out of the sweet steel. But you can make one really cheaply and really easily on your own out of PVC pipe. Maybe what I'll do for the what I'll do for the parallette video is make one as well. Maybe I'll do a video on that. So guys, this of course is an ab roller. So the kettlebells, I got mine on Titan Fitness. You can see the logo here, titanfitness.com. I'm not sponsored by them or anything like that, but I do think they make a great product, and they're relatively inexpensive. For what you get. I think I got a set of 6 kettlebells that went from like 5 to 30 pounds for like $90, I want to say. It wasn't that expensive. Of course, you can improvise with stuff you have around the house. Anything heavy will work, and I'll show you with the jug of milk is going to be a good ad hoc alternative. The ab roller, I got 5 of these at an estate sale for like $3. So a lot of people buy these, not many people actually use them, so they're looking to unload these. This is an amazing fitness tool. We're going to get into that, okay? So we're going to talk about all of these. My coach considers the ab roller to be the single best exercise. Full stop, not just for abs, single best exercise overall. I know I wouldn't go that far necessarily, but it's a really great exercise regardless. So guys, let's get into it. Obviously there are 1,000,001 things you can do with kettlebell. I'm going to get into the very basics today and give you a template for a workout. You can invent your own. You can make it really simple, really complicated, whatever you want. Build just a kettlebell exercise as one little component into a broader workout, or make the whole workout about the kettlebell. So let's get into it, guys. So why is a kettlebell different, thank you, from a dumbbell or any other weight? I think kettlebell is primarily different because the handle and the shape. The center of mass on the weight is not centered around the handle, it's lower. Okay, and it happens to have like a thick handle usually. I don't like ones that are too narrow, that have like a convenient grip. I like having to work my grip strength to hold on to this thing. It's smooth, it's not like knurled. I like that. I think that's a good thing because it challenges your grip. You might as well work on that. For combat sports, super important. Okay? So guys, I'm going to talk about the basics of a kettlebell swing. So the most important thing to remember, I'm going to go sideways to the camera here, is that we're not squatting. I see this a lot. People squat and then they do a upright row either here or like an upright row, or they're doing like a lateral raise in front of them, and this is not correct. Okay, good exercises, not what we're looking for. What I want is a hip hinge. The nice thing about the kettlebell swing is that it's a way to train your posterior chain muscles. Posterior chain meaning muscles on the rear side of your body. Okay, the calf and the foot, the hamstrings, the glutes, lower back, mid back, upper back, to some degree the arm, but more of the arms as your structural elements, as hooks. Okay, your neck, everything on the back side of your body, and by corollary the front too, because what ends up happening is if you only work one part of a muscle group, and believe it or not, muscles that oppose each other, chest versus back, broadly, I mean, obviously chest is not a muscle, hamstring versus quad, if you're working one into the exclusion of the other, your body will not only let you get so out of balance, okay, it'll limit your growth, limit your strength development, okay, on one side or the other, right? It's really important you develop evenly and work both sides of the muscle group, okay? Plus, it will prevent injury, okay? Really important. And the posterior chain muscles happen to be the most important muscle group for power development in general, okay? Really important. It also develops that like popping booty, right? If that's something you're interested in. But I think most importantly, it's a way of training your lower back, which is a common injury point, with really safely. As long as you're not doing things super, super badly, you're not using that much weight, okay? Which means that you're unlikely to injure yourself. Whereas like a heavy barbell squat or a deadlift, that's not necessarily the case. So let's get into it, okay? So guys, take a natural stand. You can go slightly wider than shoulder width or right at shoulder width. I like to go slightly wider. My toes kind of are pointing slightly outward, but that's just, where they're comfortable, okay? Everyone's got a slightly different anatomy. My toes tend to drift outward naturally, it's fine. Don't force them like parallel to each other necessarily, your feet that is. Not super important. Just wherever's comfortable. So I usually tell people kind of jump and land relaxed, and that's probably your natural stance, okay? So, proud chest, okay? We have nerdy chest, video game posture, I like to call it. Trust me, I'm here a lot. Proud chest, okay? Taking our chest out, my shoulder blades are pulled down and back together. My spine is neutral. You can see I'm not looking up, I'm not looking down. It's gonna be really important for the rest of this. Spine is neutral, okay? My weight is distributed evenly across my feet, but when in doubt, go to the heels. Don't go up on the toes, okay? So, I'm going to crouch by more bending at the waist than bending my knees. My knees will bend slightly, okay? My knees will bend slightly, but they will not, I'm not squatting. This is one of the biggest mistakes I see. People squat way down, but I'm still upright, and you just get tall, okay? We're not gonna get the right movement. I wanna hinge at the hip. My hip here, I'm bending at the waist, and my head's coming with me, and my gaze is traveling to the floor, and my gaze looks back up to the wall, okay? I'm looking down at the floor, up at the wall, okay? My spine remains neutral. I'm not curving my head backward where I'm gonna strain my neck and put myself in a weird position where I'm looking up at the wall. There are exercises where you look up ahead the whole time. This is not one of them. Let my head travel with me, okay, boom. And by hinging at the hip, my arms are literally just hanging here, right? With no weight, my arms are just gonna be here, okay? I'm thinking about pushing through my heels and squeezing through my glutes as I get fully upright, okay? Become fully erect, if you will. Okay? So with the kettlebell, I'm gonna show the single kettlebell version, I'll show a double version. Proud chest, my arms are literally just hooks. They hang onto the weight, do nothing else, okay? I bend forward at the waist and stand. I'm not pulling my arms at all. By my shoulders coming upward, that creates a swing. On the downswing, the kettlebell pulls me into the position, okay? On the first rep, we usually have, I'll show you the starting position. The kettlebell directly under my shoulders, my hands are on it, kind of resting on it slightly, okay? Once again, proud chest, shoulders down, looking straight forward. I pull the kettlebell back and then push through my heels. And just let it carry me. Okay, super important to get this hip hinge. Pushing through my heels, squeezing through the glutes. Okay? Single kettlebell version. I usually go with a slightly narrower stance with a double kettlebell version because I don't want to hit my knees. Oh. So I was kind of more here before, now I'm more here. Okay? Proud chest still, and my arms are just dangling at my sides. Okay? When I start, kettlebells are just outside of my feet, swing back, push through the heels. It's a little different. Challenges your traps differently, lower back, shoulders. I feel it more with my upper back, like my traps and like the scapular stabilizers, because your arms are now swinging freely. Okay, a little different. Milk or a jug of water, right? A gallon of liquid, mostly water, 8.8 pounds. Not a ton for most of us. However, just increase the rep range, increase the time. It can be endurance. Lower back endurance is super important. Work it. Okay? I usually would advise, especially if you're a little stronger, use 2. Pretty good work. So here, single version. Turn some butter. Or if I had 2, imagine. Okay, I'll put that in before I actually make butter. So guys, that's the basic form. Feel free, I would love to see your swing form, help you with it. If you're not sure, if you've been swinging kettlebells around for years, awesome, do it. Of course, kettlebell swing is the most classic exercise with the kettlebell, not the only thing to do with them. We're gonna cover more as we go. So, but it's also nice because we have low ceilings, or I've gotten a lot taller, one or the other. Because you're not going to hit the ceiling. It'd be hard to do a snatch in here for obvious reasons. So guys, you can just swing for time. One of my favorite / least favorite workouts ever is just do 3 3-minute rounds of kettlebell swings with a 30-second rest between. Just swing the kettlebell for 3 minutes, 3 sets, 3 rounds. Horrible. It's so tiring. What's nice about it is that it will fry. First, usually it's my lower back that goes, then my hamstrings and glutes, and then my upper back and grip. By the end, I'm barely holding on to the kettlebell if it's the right weight, and I'm just like wishing for the sweet release of death in the best possible way. All right, that's pretty punishing and kind of boring. So, a protocol that one of my training partners, Clayton Hoy, taught me. I don't know where he got it. Back in the day, was this. The thing to remember is 10, 2, 15, 4, 25, 6, 50. Okay? 10, 2, 15, 4, 25, 6, 50. I'll put it in the description of the video. We're going to do 10 kettlebell swings. Laura's shaking her head. No, I'm not going to do that. We're going to do 10 kettlebell swings. And then 2 of another exercise. You can do anything you want for the other exercise, but it should be an antagonist of this exercise. So this exercise is working my back. It should be something that works my front. So what I like to do is pair this with some kind of push-up or press variation. So I start with 10 kettlebell swings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then I do 2 Hindu push-ups. Hindu push-up is a downward dog. We drop our weight through. Don't hit your head on the kettlebell and come through. That's 1. I'll adjust my angle so not to brain myself. And 2. I've done it with burpees, whatever. But if I tell someone to do burpees in this video, no one's going to do it. Then we do 15 swings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then 4 Hindu push-ups. I told you it was gonna happen.
You okay?
I'm getting dumber every day. 1. I gotta get my brain trauma in when I'm not training. 3 and 4. And now 25 swings. I'm just gonna do 1 set here. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It doesn't matter how high the kettlebell goes. Okay? This is just where my leg drive is driving it. If it's here, that's where it is. If it's here, that's where it is. Don't pull it. Sure sign if you're pulling it is your wrist going higher than a kettlebell. Doing that. Relax your arms. They're just holding on. I think let's count. It's at least 15, right?
Mm-hmm.
20, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Angling so I don't hit my head on it again.
Mm-hmm.
And then so that was 10, 2, 15, 4, 25, 6. Final set of 50. Okay? I'm not gonna make you watch that, it's gonna be boring. But that's one set. If one set kills you, great. Do one set. Do it for time. Time yourself. Just start and stopwatch. See how long it takes. Next time do it faster. For my set you do last about, this was the first one anyways, about 4.5 minutes. I usually slows down a little after that. But include the rest time. Just start, go. If you're gonna do 2 sets, just say go start to finish. How long does it take you to do 2 sets? Maybe do a split time with the lap thingy on your phone or whatever. Okay, so it's a great workout. As you can see, I'm already winded. I'm not in shape, you're not in shape. Wait, damn it. I'm not out of shape, you're out of shape. I'm not crying, you're crying. So guys, remember to hydrate, stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you on the mats.